Welcome to this tutorial where we will learn how we can get a free WordPress website with a free domain and free hosting. So as you can see, this is a WordPress website which is made using a free domain and free hosting service. So we can also see the admin panel. Here this is the admin panel. So we can see this is a completely running website. So this is what we will learn in this video, how to make a website like this for completely free. So I have divided this tutorial into 5 parts, which you can see, or 5 steps. The first will be registering a free domain, then we will make a free web hosting account, then we will issue the free SSL certificate, we will install WordPress, and then final word. So let's move on and start with the first step, registering free domain. So for registering the free domain, we will go to a website called freenom.com. It is a domain registrar which will give us a domain name for free. So here we will enter our website name, and I will be using WP Learner, and then press enter or click here, and here we can see multiple domain names which are available. .tk, .ml, .ga, .cf, .dq, .cf is not available, and we need to also be sure that don't select this .tk domain because it is blocked by the web hosting service due to its massive abusive use. So we will go with the .ga domain as we saw in our website that I showed you first. And here, after checking out, we will select the period 12 months at free, and we can also renew the domain for free after these 12 months. And review and checkout, we will use social sign-in, or you can also sign in using email or using Facebook. Verifications and link sent. I will check my mail. Here is the email that I received, and I will click on the verification link. The validation failed. Please resubmit your email address. So okay, so we will try with the using manual method. We will click verify my email address, and the verification link is again sent. Okay, so here maybe this was my mistake. Here I have got 3 links, so you have to make sure that we are choosing the latest link, and I will select this one and see, yes, it's verified. I'll close Gmail, and then I will enter my details, which is name is random name and company none, and you can also enter random address here because it's not needed, but I will encourage you to enter your correct information. And then we will select a password, then we will agree to the terms and conditions, then complete order. And just make sure one thing, that the country you have selected here is true, because they are recording your IP address, and if you enter wrong country they will give you an error. So we will wait. Thank you for your order. You will receive a confirmation email shortly. So one more thing that can happen is they will give you a complete internal error. They will say server crashed or something like this. So in that case you will need to go to home page, then sign in, just as I will sign in here. Okay, so here after signing in, we will need to go here in my domains, and here we will see our domain has been registered and this is active. So well done, our first part is complete, which is getting a free domain. So heading on to the part 2, which is making a free web hosting account. So let's start. To get a free web hosting account, if you are a WordPress learner or something like that, you will know that there are multiple free WordPress hosting sites that claim it. The most famous is 00 web host, and also there are many others. Many are cheap and many are free, but I will be using a site that is completely free. The issue with 00 web host is that it shows an ad here and it doesn't allow a custom domain. So our choice will be InfinityFree.net, and it's the same website on which our Urdu Pro website is made, which you saw earlier. So here we will sign up. After entering details, we will receive an email and we will verify email address. Your email address has been verified. So our part 2 was making a free web hosting account. Our account is done, but we will also need to set it up. Here your email address has been verified. Okay, so inside this web hosting account, we also have 3 sub accounts or 3 websites that we can make. We will create an internal account that will be our control panel account. Okay, so this is the subdomain, which is a free subdomain. Like you can select wplearner.apc.com, but then don't looks that good. So we will choose our custom domain that we have registered, which is wplearner.ge. We will set the domain. The domain is available. Okay, so account label will be, you can rename it, that's for your choose only. The password, we will click create account. So it says your domain is not yet pointing to these name servers. Change your name server and wait a few hours, and then so this is what our second step is. We will go to Freenom. Here we will go to my domains, and then we will manage domain, and then in the management tools we will select a name server and choose custom name server. Here we will copy and paste this, and also this. So these are the name servers that should be pointed, and after this we will change our name servers. Change is saved successfully. So now we need to wait a little bit. The domain DNS changes take anywhere between 3 to 5 minutes, 3 minutes to 24 hours. So you need to wait a lot. I will just try if it works now. Yes. Uh, yes, you can see your account has been created with this username, and that is very fortunate of us that it worked just as we mm, changed our name servers. Okay, so if that doesn't happen for you, don't worry, it can take some time. So now we will go to our client area. We are setting up your account. Please refresh the page in a few minutes. Status is pending creation, and if we select control panel, this is the one time notice that you will see. And here is our control panel. Congratulations, you have done most of the part. So our second part is also done, which is making a free web hosting account. Now we will need to move to part 3, which is issuing free SSL certificate. So as you saw earlier on our website that there was a secure lock icon which shows that there is an SSL certificate installed. We will do similar to that, and here in our client area in InfinityFree you can see that here is an option of free SSL certificates. We will add SSL domain. Now custom domain, we will select our domain and select let's encrypt, which is the recommended method. Then add SSL domain. Your domain has been added. You can now create an order. Your domain name is using the servers. Please set up CNAME records. Okay. So this is what you need to do. And now we need to do a little bit of tweaking. So we will go to control panel. In case you forgot, we will go here to accounts and we will select our account and then click here on control panel. Then you will be taken to this side. Here we will need to go to CNAME records. In the CNAME records, we have our domain selected. Then in this SSL panel, they have given you our record name. We will copy this and paste here in the source, and then destination. We will copy this and here we will paste this. See, this domain is this. Then record name, we will also copy this. So first we need to add this one, and it's been added. Now our second is this. Second record name is this. Then our second destination is this. We will copy it and paste it here and click add. So these two CNAME records have been added. So these are also CNAME or DNS changes that can take some time. So we will need to wait a little bit, or we can also try it now. After importing the CNAME records, we need to click request SSL certificate. And what happened? Your domain name is using, please set up CNAME records. and we have done these CNAME records. Then why is it not working? I think we need to wait a little bit, so I'll pause this video and return later. Okay, let's try again, and we will click again on request SSL certificate. It's not working again. I will reload it. Here it's on free SSL certificates. We will select our website and see this is our destination, which is ready, and this is also ready. So you can see that our name servers have been changed and CNAME records have been added. So after you can see here ready, then you have to request SSL certificate. Your certificate has been requested and will be created shortly, and we need to wait a little bit again. So they will email you when the certificate is ready, and I will pause the video again. Okay, let's try again. SSL certificate error and code written error. Double check your name server settings and try again. So name servers are set, everything is done, but it still showed an error. So you should know about this, that this cannot happen. It also happened for me when I was registering mine. So what we will do is we will see this is ready. We will go to Freenom and sign in again, as it signs out automatically after inactivity of around 3 minutes. After logging in, we will go to our domain and manage domain, and here on our name servers we will see that make sure that these are entered correct. If these are correct, then and these are also ready, then we will request an SSL certificate again. Remember, you can okay okay so this is not ready. We will check again. You are not logged in. Okay, so that happens. We will go again to our account, open control panel. It will automatically log us in the control panel. Then we will go to CNAME records. Both of our records are added, and we will reload it again. It's not finding our this one. So what we will do is we will delete this one, the www one, and re-edit the record in the record, then destination, in the destination edit, and after adding reload the page again. And let's see, yes, you can see that it has been added. We will click on request SSL certificate again, and our request have been sent, and you can see the status is pending. So what we need to do is go to our domain and our status pending. We are currently getting your SSL. So this time we will hope that it works, and I will pause again. Let's try again. Okay, so here we can see that our SSL certificate has been issued. Before we install SSL certificate to our website, I would like to see how our website looks. I hope it would be running. Okay, yes, it's running, and it's our InfinityFree home landing page, and we can change it. But before installing WordPress, I will be installing SSL certificate. See, here we can see not secure. But after installing SSL certificate, this will be secured. So in order to install SSL certificate, we will go to control panel, which will be logged out. I think so. Oh, yes. So from our InfinityFree account, we will open our control panel, and then we will go to the security tab here, and we will select SSL/TLS. So here we have our SSL manager. This is our domain. We will click configure, and then this panel or page will open. So here you have to copy paste a little bit here from the start of private key, from here to the end till here. Copy all of it. Okay, so copy this, and remember this is private key, and you have to paste it in front of the box in private key. Then copy the certificate and paste it in the certificate. Leave the CS or empty. After uploading the private key and pasting the key, you have to click upload key. Our internet is little slow now. Okay, our private key has been uploaded, but when we uploaded it, the certificate was not uploaded. So first paste the key here, then upload key, then paste certificate here. and then upload certificate. Okay, so both of parts have been done. You can recheck by reloading the page. Both have been added. So that's it, I hope so. And we will check again. It's not secure, but remember these changes can take some time. Okay, so after installing certificate, how we can check is by going again to the domain and then type https in the start, https colon // and see the padlock icon. This means that certificate has been installed successfully. Well done, our part 3 is also done and we are now heading to our part 4, which is installing WordPress, and this is the best part of the video because that is what it is all about, which is installing WordPress. We will close these tabs and in the InfinityFree control panel here, after we have added domain and SSL certificate and setting up hosting account, the fourth step is installing WordPress. So be sure to install SSL certificate before installing WordPress because later it can cause a little bit of issues, and I will see you how. Here in the software panel, click on Softaculous Apps Installer. In Softaculous, click on WordPress Install, and in the install option, this is a very important step. Don't hurry in this step. So the version will be the latest version. In the installation URL, be careful here. You have to select at either HTTPS or HTTPS www. So if we see most of the websites, like this is a popular website techjuice.pk, you will notice that most of these, even using WordPress, use www because that is what professional websites do. So you have to choose https :/www dot. Okay, don't select this or this either you can choose this only if you are using a subdomain, but we are not using subdomain for now. I'll tell you that later. So here we will select this. You can also install WordPress in a directory if you want to, but that's for pro users and you can choose it later. So I'll leave it as it is. We'll make an admin username and then you can select these auto upgrade options, but they can slow your website a little bit. Also this auto upgrade can slow your website, so I won't recommend you to do this and then click install. Now don't click anywhere outside this window when this box is loading. After it has loaded, then you can go anywhere else. So congratulations, the software was installed successfully. Well done. See this? This is your website, your WordPress website that you made for free. See, there is a secure padlock icon, and oh ho, we didn't copy the password. So that will be a little bit of issue. We will see if that can be changed. Okay, we will change it from here. So you should be remember that you should copy the password when you are installing what. Okay, so we can see our WordPress website is up and running. Congratulations, you have done it all, but before you go, there are some important things that you must know. So in order to so you can get the most out of your website, and so you don't get caught in an error or issue. So first thing I would like to tell you is that here in InfinityFree home you have 3 accounts. So we have one out of 3 accounts, so you can issue 3 websites, make 3 websites with InfinityFree. But within a site you can also create subdomains. For example, here I want to create a subdomain website, which is, for example, and another language of the same website. So for example, in Urdu website, for my domain, here I have my domain wplearner.ga, or you can also choose one of their own domains, but my domain, so ur.wplearner.ga or en.wplearner.ga or shop will be a great thing. So we will create a shop subdomain for our this domain. Then we can go back to Softaculous and then install WordPress. And now when we are installing on subdomain, see here we will now have 2 options, either to install here or here. We will select the shop subdomain, and now we will select the https// okay, and now we won't needing this www but just this. So you may understand now what was the reason for difference between these two and when you should choose which one. So one more thing I would like to tell you is how you can increase the speed of your WordPress site using Cloudflare. So Cloudflare is a cache service. Select your domain here, then enter Cloudflare, click to enable. After enabling Cloudflare, your website will speed up a lot. So that is a thing that you must know. Then one more thing that I would like to know is that see, Cloudflare has been enabled. So that is a very good thing that you should know. And if you are a pro user, you can also uh, install or enable Cloudflare manually using their advanced website, or this is a simple method. So another thing is which is the security of the website. So many people don't choose the free hosting because of low security, but I will tell you how you can enhance your security. First of all, install security plugins like Sukuri or WordFence. These are some popular WordPress plugins for security. So I highly recommend you to install either WordPress or Sukuri. These are the two most popular. Other plugins will also work. Then in the settings, I would like you, if you are not using a blog, then you must disable comments. Anyone posts, no, it would be in the journal section. And no, this is allow people to submit comments on new posts. So you should disable it if you are not using a blog, but if you need it, then you can keep it checked. And you must also do this other security stuff. And one more thing is, which is email. So when you register a web hosting plan, they also offer you email hosting here, as you can see. But email hosting is not available for free. That is a very, not very, but a little bit bad thing. But that is also possible. You can also get a free email hosting with your Freenom domain. But I'll probably make a separate video on that, not here. But I'll tell you that it's possible. And now I will tell you a little bit about their privacy policy, terms of service. They say it. So disk space used, nodes used, and bandwidth used. So they say that bandwidth and disk quota is unlimited, but that is not that unlimited as they say it, because obviously there are some restrictions that you will face, because nothing is free. Here in the knowledge page you can see the fair usage limits, and they say that there is a limit. The exact amount of CPU power an account can use is secret. The reason for this is as well as found above. How much visitors? It's impossible to distill a number of visitors. The CPU limit can limit the number of visitors your website can receive, but there is no way to specify a maximum number of visitors. So as for us, it is not very high. This will be working fine. You do not need to worry. But one more thing that I will tell you is that it can get suspended if you use too much plugins or without any reason. You upload a lot of things in your website, so I don't recommend that. And here are also some methods how you can remove the CPU limit. And also there is one thing, if I find it, okay, I'll tell you just that they say that according to InfinityFree, the search engine can still crawl your website. So you do not need to worry, can search engine, despite being automated scripts, search engine crawlers can still access your website. So you do not need to worry about the SEO of your website, because search engines can see your website as the InfinityFree knowledge base says itself. But there is something more than that, which is the terms of service. This is a thing that you must read. You must read. but that is very lengthy and time consuming, so I'll share with you some important descriptions of this, which are this: you agree not to use the service to any unlawful content or illegal or copyrighted material. You need to be sure about that. Yeah, I think none of the web hosting services allow that, but this is an important thing. Backup is not available. So backup means backing up your site on your server. I'll show you how. So here in our InfinityFree, mm, in the Softaculous panel, you will see your installations, and here you will also have an option to create a backup of this site. So you must not back up from here. You should not use this. Neither you can use any plugin to save any backup on your InfinityFree server. You should save your backup on your own computer machine or laptop, as you can learn from here. Mm, where is it? Backups. So here they show you how you can store a website backup on your local computer, and it is very highly recommended to make a backup of your website. As you know, free web hosting is more prone to hacking than other sites. So you must keep a backup, at least one backup of your website, and the recommendation is at least one backup in a week if you upload content frequently, or otherwise one backup in a month. So you can learn it how you can make a backup on your local computer. Then mm, not allowed script and website types include, you can see adult content, proxy scripts, phishing and Bitcoin, cryptocurrency sites, chat scripts, cracked pirated content. Then this is an important thing, that you must not serve any files from your site. Like uh, only upload. I will show you what I'm saying. Is that okay? Oh, so another good thing that we learned when we use this wp-learner.ga, we will get a error that or not an error, but we will see this homepage, because our site is now our WordPress installation is located at HTTPS. But when we don't add HTTPS, it will be automatically show the other side. So uh, there is also a solution for that, which I will tell you now. But before that, I'll tell you my point. What I was saying, in your WordPress website, in the media, you must remember that when uploading a content, always select an image. Never upload any video or any zip, RAWs or any large volumes of file for downloading or sharing, because this is not allowed. So you don't even need to, if you want to show any video website, you should upload it to YouTube, and then you can embed it on your post on WordPress. Similarly, you can host zips on uh, mediafile.net and similar. There are many services like this. Then these are some things that you should remember. You cannot resell it. and they can three free hosting accounts are allowed per person, so you should not register more than three. Or yes, this is an important thing when you are using this website. Be sure that you are not using any plugin or extension that is an ad blocker, because that is how InfinityFree works. They show you ads on your control panel like this so that they can make the service free. So be sure that you are not using an ad blocker extension or an ad blocker browser like Brave browser. So then I think these were just it. So now coming back to solving the issue of simple this domain. Okay, so I just reloaded the website for a few times, and then uh, it was automatically when I entered WP Learner, simply it goes to our WordPress website. So half of our issue is resolved, but the not secure issue is still there. For that we will need to do some changes. So here in our InfinityFree account, we will go to control panel. So what we will basically need to do is, here we are using HTTP. So we need to force this non-HTTPS website to force it to HTTPS website. See, and for that we will need to add a little bit of code here. We will select online file manager, and here is a tutorial. This gives you a code that you can add, or for your convenience I will give you a simple link of this. So you have to just copy this code, and then in the file manager go to htdocs folder, or if you are using it for a subdomain, select that subdomain, but for normal you will have to select htdocs folder. And here in the htdocs folder you will see .ataccess file on the top. Click on it, and then double click on it, select, and okay, so there is an option in the top. So here is our AT access file. So here this is begin WordPress, and WordPress. After this WordPress, press enter and paste this code. Okay, so that's done. After you have added the code, you have to click on save, and then you can go back by clicking close. So our ATXS file has been edited correctly. So that's done. If we go to here, on here we have updated our site in the file manager. Then we will close the file manager, then refresh control panel. Here the www website or simple wplearner.ga does not show the lock icon, but I'll reload it now. And we will see if it works or not. But when you will try again for a few times, in the end it will work and you will automatically see your website as secure. See this? I just entered wplearner.gl. Even if I open an incognito tab, first it will show us not secure, but then it will redirect to the secured website. In the first few times it will take a little bit of time, but then it will speed up automatically. Our internet is also a little bit slow. Okay, see here, lock icon has appeared. Well done. So our HTTPS redirect has also been done. I will share this link in the description of our video, and most of the part of our website is of our video is done, but I still have a little bit of thing that I need to tell you. Please don't use this website for any kind of bad purposes, and this is the reason many web hosting services don't offer free services, because many people abuse them. So only use this for learning and for good purposes. One more thing is that don't subscribe to our channel, because we don't need you to subscribe our channel. But if you feel this video has helped you, we all only demand you to donate a little amount to any charity. That is all that will that we will demand. You can donate to UNICEF or Humanity First, which work for the education of children and food and things like that, because this is what we want you to do, and we don't want you to subscribe to our channel. Donate, and donate for a greater cause, so we can make this world a better place to live in. Thank you.